Good evening. If you have your cell phone, if you could silence that would be great. My name is Doug Parker, and I've been the district administrator here at Bigfoot since 2017, and I'm a proud alumni 1986. It's my honor and privilege to welcome you to our Senior Honors Program. On behalf of the staff, administration, and school board, thank you all for attending this prestigious ceremony in which we get to celebrate our scholarship students. I would be remiss if I didn't take this moment to give special thanks to all the scholarship donors and presenters, including the Bigfoot Educational Foundation Board of Directors. Without all the support from our Bigfoot school community, we wouldn't be able to have an outstanding educational institution that we do, nor could we offer such a special evening for our greatest asset, our children. A huge thanks to Bailey Racky for coordinating scholarships throughout the entire school year and organizing tonight's event. Students, we are so proud of your accomplishments, and we know we will see you thrive at your post-secondary institutions. This is only the beginning for you. We want you all to know that the Bigfoot High School staff and community is always here for you. If you ever need a letter of recommendation, support in a college class, etc., please reach out to us. I hope you come back and visit and take part in homecoming, reunions, and other alumni events. Good luck and best wishes. Please enjoy tonight's program.
Good evening. My name is Mike Weldon, and I have the privilege of presenting our first two scholarships this evening. The first one is the Academic Technical Excellence Scholarship. Bigfoot High School is proud to participate in the Wisconsin Technical Excellence Scholar Program. Based on our enrollment, Bigfoot High School is able to designate one student as a technical education scholar and award them a technical education scholarship based on the student's emphasis in a field of study that includes career and technical education. The student receiving this award will receive up to $2,250 per academic year for 3 years of study in Wisconsin Technical College. This year's award winner is Gage Varga. We're all getting the kinks out in the first one, right? All right, the second scholarship is the Academic Excellence Scholarship. Each year, the school recognizes the top students in their classes as an academic excellence scholar. Based on our enrollment, Bigfoot High School is able to designate one student as an academic excellence scholar. The student receives a financial award from the state of Wisconsin that provides them $2,250 a year if they attend a post-secondary school in Wisconsin. In the event that the recognized student does not plan to attend a school in Wisconsin, then the award moves down through the top 10 to the first person who is going to a post-secondary school in Wisconsin. This year's award winner is Jacob Liang.
Good evening, my name is Jeremy Anderson, and I proudly serve as principal here at Bigfoot High School. I'm proud to present the President's Award for Academic Educational Excellence. There are a number of recipients tonight. The President's Award for Educational Excellence is given annually to seniors who exhibit excellence in the classroom. Students receiving the award have excelled academically through the development of a GPA of 3.5 or higher through 7 semesters. They demonstrate high levels of motivation, initiative, integrity, intellectual depth, and leadership qualities. This year's recipients are Jocelyn Arnold, Matthew Bailey, Ava Byers, Tiffany Borger, Nathan Birdsall, Paulina Carlos, Austin Clary, Raquel Fritz. Katana Galata. Tess Hofleck. Chelsea Holt. Casey Kirschlager. Katie Kirschlager. Kelly Klein. Jacob Lang. Spencer Majerus. Amanda Miller. Hannah Nordmeyer. John Rouse. And Alexander Vale. And I am sorry, Tess, I skipped you, Tess Gillingham. That's always awkward when you get to the bottom of the stack and you have... Oh, we're cutting out, okay. Yeah, I probably should have waited for the applause and everybody. You guys are gonna clap a lot tonight. So, my second presentation tonight is the Presidential Award for Educational Achievement. This is given annually to seniors who exhibit achievement and growth in the classroom. Students receiving the award have excelled academically through the development of a GPA of 3.0 or higher through 7 semesters and have demonstrated outstanding educational growth, improvement, commitment, or intellectual development in academic subjects. This year's recipients are, and maybe we should hold the applause at the end so you have a few claps left for the end. Jahan Aaron. What happened? Sorry, I can't see anything and I got quiet. All right, Lorena Bravo. Austin Buchholz. Perla Castaneda. Wanda Luna. Madeline Dusterbeck. Dawson Griever. Anthony Hibble. Ethan Latilla. Greer Lettenberger. Jonathan Ocampo. Soraya Tracy. And Amber Ziganto. Let's give them a round of applause.
Hi, I'm Bailey Racky, and I am here to present the Rock Valley Conference Top 10 Academic Scholars. These students were recognized for their academic achievements during a virtual awards presentation in May. When you hear your name, come grab your fancy plaque. Ava Byers. Come close and get the top one. Austin Clary. Jacob Lang. Raquel Fritz. Tess Gillingham. Ava Byers. Casey Kirschlager. Spencer Majerus. Katie Kirschlager. Amanda Miller. And John Rouse.
Next, we're going to announce our top 4 graduating seniors after 7 semesters. Please hold your applause till all 4 are up, and all 4 of you, please remain standing up front when I call your name. Jacob Lang, John Rouse, Ava Byers, and Katie Kirschlager. I'm also proud to recognize tonight the valedictorian and salutatorian of this year's class. And tonight, I recognize our salutatorian of Bigfoot High School's graduating class of 2021, Mr. John Rouse. And finally, it's my honor to announce the valedictorian of this year's graduating class of 2021, Mr. Jacob Lang.
Each year, Bigfoot High School presents 3 students the Chieftain Award. The Chieftain Award is the second most prestigious honor that we give. The criteria for this award are as follows. The nominee must be a Bigfoot High School student, must be nominated by a faculty member or administrator, and the nominee must receive a quota vote of the faculty and administrators. These students are actively involved in the Bigfoot community. They have contributed in the classroom, on the field of competition, and in co-curricular activities. These students are leaders, volunteers, team captains, and club or class officers. They lead by example. Each of these students represents commendable character. Therefore, it is an honor for a faculty member to nominate a student. For that reason, we would like to recognize them now. When I call your name, please stand and remain standing until I have read all names, and please hold your applause until I've read all the nominees. This year's 22 nominees were Jocelyn Arnold, Matthew Bailey, Ava Byers, Tiffany Borger, Austin Buchholz, Paulina Carlos, Austin Clary, Raquel Fritz, Kyle Gertis, Tess Gillingham, Katana Galata, Tess Holflick, Chelsea Holt, Casey Kirschlager, Katie Kirschlager, Jacob Lang, Spencer Majerus, Amanda Miller, Hannah Nordmeyer, John Rouse, Trinity Toffel, and Alexander Vale. Please give these nominees a round of applause. The winners of the 2021 Chieftain Awards are Jocelyn Arnold, Ava Byers, and Tess Gillingham. Please come forward to lead us through their path.
Each year, Bigfoot High School presents one Student the Chief Award. It is the most prestigious honor that we give. The criteria for this award are as follows. The nominee must be a graduating senior in the top 25% of their class. They're nominated by a faculty member or administrator, and they must receive a majority vote of the faculty and administration. Again, these students are actively involved in the Bigfoot community. What sets these nominees apart is their outstanding character. When we speak of these students, we use adjectives like honorable, responsible, reliable, and empathetic. Not only are they excellent students, they're also good people. These students make Bigfoot special. Therefore, it is an honor for a faculty member to nominate a student, and for that reason, we'd like to recognize them now. When I call your name, please stand and remain standing until I've read all names. Please hold your applause until I've read all the nominees. This year's 7 nominees are Jocelyn Arnold, Matthew Bailey, Ava Byers, Tess Gillingham, Jacob Lang, Spencer Majerus, and John Rouse. Please give these nominees a round. Thank you. You may be seated. And the winner of the 2021 Senior Chief Award is John Rouse.
Hello, my name is Patrick Romanesco, and with me tonight is my sister, Peg Romanesco Huberts, and we are here to present the Merlin Romanesco Memorial Scholarship. So our dad, Merle Romanesco, was a very well-known person around here years ago, as he was a longtime Bigfoot administrator for 28 years, and he started way back in 1962. In fact, he was instrumental in creating the Bigfoot Educational Foundation that provides many of the scholarships yet tonight. It was his inspiration that helps make this honor night the success that it is. Well, he retired from here back in 1990 after a long and accomplished 39-year career in education, which included 11 years over at Delavan Darien High School. But then after he retired, he had a long and enjoyable 30-year retirement, but unfortunately we lost him last year. However, thanks to the generous memorials from his friends, neighbors, and relatives, we are able to offer this award tonight. This scholarship will go to an outstanding individual who plans to attend Carthage College to study musical theater and education, and we are pleased to present it to Tiffany Borger.
Good evening. This year, the Walworth County Deputy Sheriff's Department Association has been honored to give away 9 scholarships to area high school graduates. It is my honor and privilege to be here tonight to present one of those $500 scholarship to a member of the Bigfoot class of 2021. I actually enjoy this opportunity, as it's not often I get to hand paperwork to someone, and they're happy to receive it. So with that said, I'd like to congratulate Chelsea.
The American Association of University Women, AAUW, has at its mission to advance gender equity for women and girls through research, education, and advocacy. AAUW is a national organization originally founded in 1881 by 17 female college alumni and now has 170,000 members in nearly 1,000 branches in the U.S. It is a leading, nonpartisan, fact-based voice in examining and tackling the fundamental economic, social, educational, and political issues of the day to achieve equity for all. As one of its mission goals, the Geneva Lake branch of AAUW is proud to award a $1,000 scholarship to a female graduating senior at each of the area high schools who will be pursuing college studies in a STEM field. It is my honor to present this year's award for Bigfoot High School to a student who will be attending Carthage College to major in geoscience and environmental studies. This young woman has dedicated a steadfast commitment to sustainability, species protection, and stewardship. She is an accomplished athlete, musician, and scholar. Described as a leader who embraces rigorous coursework and helps others in her class, I am proud to present this award to Ms. Ava Byers.
Good evening. My name is Tony Greco. I'm the commissioner with Bigfoot Ball and Glove. Our program is dedicated to providing experiences for our youth t-ball, youth baseball, softball, and our very own Legion Post 102 within the Bigfoot High School Union School District. Along with myself, we also have our Vice Commissioner Troy Hummel here to present with me. Being blessed with a great community, support from Bigfoot High School, and a state-of-the-art athletic facility, our program is financially able to have our first annual scholarship. Bigfoot Ball and Glove Scholarship was started in 2021. Our goal is to award a Bigfoot High School senior, boy and girl, a $1,000 scholarship. Funds raised from these scholarships have been earned from our summertime venues. Our recipients of the scholarships are not required to continue their athletic career in softball or baseball. However, they are required to continue their education in some way. That being a community college, a four-year school, a trade school, working towards coaching certificate, being a referee, umpire, or enroll into the armed forces. A little bit about our two recipients. They have spent countless hours volunteering within our community, given their commitment to ball and glove over the years, which include helping working with ball and glove in the concessions, preparing our baseball, softball fields, raking, pumping water off fields, waking up early every summer morning to ensure teams have what they need before the game time, coaching teams, umpiring games, picking players up, driving them to games, working events throughout the community with additional fundraising organizations, such as the Bigfoot Lions Club, Walworth Rotary, etc. Even driving golf carts around and getting pulled over by the police. The list really goes on. We are very thankful and grateful to have two such great individuals in our program. Thank you once again for allowing us to participate in your ceremony today. More importantly, for giving me the opportunity to help provide recognizing two such great scholars. Congratulations to both our scholars. It's my pleasure to present these scholars, such deserving individuals, on behalf of Ball and Glove. Will Eli Greco and Jocelyn Arnold please come forward?
Good evening. I am here, my name is Donna, and I am here representing the Western Golf Association Evans Scholarship. Since 1930, more than 10,000 men and women have been awarded Evans Scholarships to some of the nation's top universities. It's the nation's largest privately funded scholarship program. This year, there are currently 1,045 Evans Scholars in school. I also represent Bigfoot Country Club, which is committed to mentoring all of our caddies and foster a special relationship with the Evans Scholarship Program. We have produced over 35 scholars in the last 25 years. The Chick Evans Scholarship is a 4-year college scholarship providing tuition and housing for deserving golf caddies. Caddies who have earned this prestigious scholarship are nominated by sponsoring clubs, which includes Bigfoot Country Club. I had the personal honor of getting to know a caddy last year and spend the summer with this young woman. It was my pleasure to be able to spend 5 hours each week with her, get to know her, learn about her dreams and her aspirations, and then to have the honor to give this young woman a scholarship to the University of Wisconsin-Madison. So with my pleasure to provide this scholarship to Tess Gillingham.
For over 20 years, the National Honor Society of Bigfoot High School has teamed with the American Red Cross to sponsor a biannual blood drive. It is thanks to the support of the community, the Bigfoot staff, the student donors, and the faithful volunteers that we are able to annually support this valiant cause. To show their appreciation for the student volunteers, the American Red Cross donates scholarships to the schools who host blood drives. This year, thanks to the support of Grace Church in Walworth, we were able to not only host 2 blood drives, but 3, collecting over 300 units of blood. As a result of reaching this milestone number, the Red Cross has provided $3,000 worth of scholarships to Bigfoot High School students. This year's scholarship was split between 3 very deserving students. A $250 scholarship was awarded to both John Rouse and Ava Byers for their leadership in NHS throughout the year, and a $2,500 scholarship was awarded to Miss Jocelyn Arnold for her commitment and leadership during our 3 blood drives.
Good evening. I'm Neil Raskin, member of the local Bigfoot Lions Club. And this year we are presenting 4 $1,500 scholarships to our graduating class. These scholarships are given to students with at least a 2.0 GPA and have shown a very strong record of public service. This year's scholarships are awarded to Chelsea Holt, Hannah Nordmeyer, John Rouse, and Dawson Griever.
Hello, my name is Kevin Racky, and I am here to present the Racky family and Geneva Lake Plumbing Family Scholarship. My family, my daughters, Sydney and Bailey, and I also graduated from this fine establishment right here. This Christmas, both of our daughters gave my wife and I the idea of giving a gift from our family to students here at Bigfoot. I was really overwhelmed. I couldn't believe it. So we kind of put our family together, and as a way of giving it back to our community, that's kind of our plan. We'd like Bigfoot kids kind of feel like our family, so that's why we're moving forward with that. What I mean by this is that our family, believe it or not, was super happy if we got B's. We're happy with, we just worked hard and we graduated and went on to some secondary education. We're now working in fields, in 3 key fields: plumbing, education, and medicine. We feel that 2 students we chose this year will go on to make a difference in our world as well. We're happy to split our first 2 scholarships with these 2 recipients, Lorena Bravo and Eli Greco.
Good evening. For those of you who do not know me, I'm John Ring, proud graduate of Bigfoot High School from 1988. And I do want to lead by recognizing Mr. Richard Baker, who passed away last week, a basketball and baseball coach to me, as well as a math teacher. And as great as he was at that, he was an even better person. So my heart goes out to the Baker family at this time. Representing the Walworth Fontana Rotary Club, transitioning a little bit from a past facility faculty member to a current ones. I also want to recognize the faculty and staff of not only high school but the local grade schools that really answered the bell through this last year and did a tremendous job in challenging times. And to you guys, you lived through it too, and you see that life's about adapting and overcoming challenges. And you certainly don't have to look far to see service above self in those examples. So thank you to them. The third area I want to thank is the community at large, because it's your support of fundraisers that makes these scholarships available and make these scholarships possible. And so I do want to just make an announcement on the Corner Bratfest. Will be the first Saturday in August. And for the first time in 58 years, we are moving its location to Devil's Lane Park right across the street. So we do need your support, continued support, and thank you for your past support there. So with that, the Rotary Scholarships we're going to award 3 tonight. as selected by the community, as selected by our scholarship committee. And March 1st of every year, we post the application packet to our website. So if you have younger brothers and sisters or younger daughters and sons coming up through the system, we don't get a lot of applications. It's a great opportunity to earn scholarship opportunities. So look for our applications then. And for not a lot of work, you get a chance to win a scholarship. So with that, we're going to go ahead and recognize the 3 recipients this year. The first one is Mr. John Rouse Jr. See, the second student is Miss Hannah Nordmeyer. And the third and final one for us tonight is Mr. Spencer. Okay, thanks again for all your support of Rotary fundraising, and congratulations to this class of 2021. The second organization I'm going to go ahead and represent tonight is Delco Metals. We're a local business here. We've been here since 1974. And with that, we just opened a second facility in Walworth, and we're proud to call this home. So on behalf of Delco Metals and the Ring family, we are proud to present a $3,000 scholarship to Jacob Lang.
Good evening, everyone. Long time no see, huh? Nice to see you. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Mike Hinsky. I am the retired principal of Bigfoot High School, and this class was freshman my last year here. So we've now come full circle, right? Right. I am here tonight representing the Thomas E. Reynolds Endowment Scholarship, made possible through the generous support of local donors to the Environmental Education Foundation. The EEF is a nonprofit organization dedicated to the promotion of environmental education and/or the creation of awareness to environmental problems in the Geneva Lakes area. This is done primarily through the awarding of scholarships to local students, as well as funding research grants to local environmental organizations and schools. The objective of the Foundation Scholarship Program is to assist and encourage young people who demonstrate an interest in conservation, ecology, biology, or other environmentally oriented fields of science. Candidates must be well qualified and registered in an accredited college or university. The student must be recommended by their school, and they are then chosen by the TER Endowment Scholarship Committee. This scholarship awards $3,000 annually for 4 years to students who maintain the required 3.0 grade point average while actively working towards an appropriate degree. As Vice President of the Geneva Lake Environmental Education Foundation, it is indeed a great honor tonight to present the Thomas E. Reynolds Endowment Scholarship in the amount of $12,000 to a Bigfoot High School student who plans to pursue a double major in 2 environmental fields of study, including environmental science and geoscience at Carthage College in Kenosha. The 2021 recipient of this award is Miss Ava Byers.
Good evening. My name is Melva Breitenstein, and it is my distinct honor and pleasure to be here this evening to join in celebrating the achievements of these deserving graduates of 2021. Before presenting the Charles and Arlene Breitenstein E Award, I would like you to know a little bit about these 2 exemplary individuals. Charles, or Bud as he was known, was a brilliant inventor and highly respected businessman. Arlene was the love of his life, and they shared 56 years of wonderful marriage. Among many qualities, they were beloved for their ready smiles, positive attitudes, their support for family and friends, and their quiet works of charity. The harsh realities of the Depression era dictated the need for Bud to go to work to help support his family. Consequently, he never finished the 7th grade. In spite of that, he became the head engineer at Bally Slot Machine Company in Chicago, where his genius and dedication to excellence produced many patents. He was recognized by our military as being a primary source of vital design work during the Pacific War, during World War II. He inspired and nurtured my husband, Tom, as he graduated from Purdue University with a degree in mechanical engineering and went on to start his own manufacturing business. Tom recently joined his dad in heaven, and I know that they are designing something together. Our E Award stands for 3 qualities that Bud and Arlene held in high regard: ethics, excellence, and education. Bud believed that without a strong sense of ethics, your life could not hold true meaning. He demonstrated that the pursuit of excellence held great rewards, and both he and Arlene felt that education was important to expanding horizons and achieving goals. Bud was always self-conscious about the fact that he had no formal education, even though he was praised throughout his successful career for his genius and his contributions to American manufacturing. In an effort to provide incentive and opportunity, he and Arlene created this scholarship endowment. Whether it be for a trade school or for higher education, they both wanted to inspire and help deserving young people in this community. With that, I will award 3 scholarships this evening. The first recipient is destined to soar to unknown heights, as his vision is to build rocket ships. Both Bud and Tom would have delighted in conversation with this exceptional young man who finishes high school as number 1 in his class. Arlene would have wanted to learn all about his drama class and the many friendships it has garnered. Well-rounded and certain to succeed, I am happy to award a $1,000 scholarship to Jacob Lang. The second recipient plans to pursue a career in CNC, which stands for Computer Numerically Controlled Programming. This vital skill is in great demand as it has enhanced productivity across the manufacturing industry. Tom and Bud had great respect for the CNC programmers they worked with, and I am certain that this young man would be heartily welcomed at Taurus Tool and Engineering, the company my husband started. The fact that he plans to live at home and work while attending school is a testament to his resolve. And I'm certain he will find time for his favorite sport of baseball as well. I'm happy to award a $2,000 scholarship to Benjamin Martin. The third recipient has overcome immense challenges in his young life. His attitude and dedication to excellence render him exceptional. I loved his description in his application of how life is unfolding into the beautiful mess of origami that is life. How it is up to each of us to be compassionate, kind, sympathetic, and encouraging. His desire to help people and be respected by others will continue to serve him well. And I'd like him to share some of his archery knowledge with me, along with his IT skills. With that, I'm happy to award a $2,000 scholarship to Spencer Jackson. I wish to extend the entire graduating class of 2021 the very best of as you go out to make the world a better place.
Dr. Bob Youngquist. I'm so sorry for those who are looking forward to seeing him. I'm Bailey Racky again, and I am here to present the Youngquist Female Scholar Athlete Scholarship on behalf of Bob Youngquist. This scholarship is given to the highest female scholar in the senior class with excellent athletic involvement and ability. The 2021 Female Scholar Athlete Scholarship of $600 goes to Tess Gillingham.
This evening, I have the extreme pleasure to represent our family and present a scholarship in the name of my dad, who our family lost in December of 2001. My dad was a very special man, a person who cared a great deal about kids and who always pushed his kids, or the kids that he coached, to be their very best, that they could be. My dad believed very strongly in the value of education and athletics, and the importance of being involved to the best of one's ability in both the classroom and on the athletic field. As a way of remembering my dad, a scholarship fund was established after his death for recognizing a student at Bigfoot High School who exemplified the ideals of athletics and academics and the importance of being involved throughout 4 years of school. In order to qualify for the award, a student must be attending a 2 or a 4-year school with a planned field of study in the area of business, have completed 4 seasons of athletic participation in a given athletic activity, and must possess, in the eyes of the selection committee, high moral character. This evening, I'm pleased to recognize a student who exemplifies the ideals that my dad always felt were so very important. Through her efforts in the classroom, the school community, and as a valued member of our athletic program, she has shown by her performance the determination that my dad always felt was so very important. This evening, I'm pleased to present the 20th annual Frank J. Hinsky Memorial Scholarship to Jocelyn Arnold. Congratulations.
Hello, graduates. My name is Libby Higgins. I am honored to present the Ron Paulette Memorial Scholarship to this year's recipient. My father served as Fontana Village President when he passed away unexpectedly in 2009. The community came together and honored his service by creating this scholarship in his memory that our family now continues on. While your senior year has been unusual, I hope you have learned to look for the silver lining in all situations, to help others whenever possible, and to always remain kind, just like my dad did when faced with uncertainty. I wish the 2021 graduating class the best for all that lies ahead. Along with my mother, Peg, my sister, Jennifer, we are honored to award the 2021 Ron Paulette Memorial Scholarship to Raquel Fritz.
Good evening. First off, on behalf of our entire family, we'd like to congratulate this year's senior class and wish them the best of luck going forward. This year, the Jim Haney Memorial Scholarship will award one scholarship for $500. For those that may not have crossed paths with my dad, he was a history teacher here at Bigfoot and a football coach for the majority of his career. He may have had the rough and tough look on the outside, with some occasional yelling, but he cared deeply for each student that he taught and all that he coached. It didn't matter the sport, whether he was using his booming voice and goofy personality for announcing basketball and soccer games, or just teaching a life lesson in the classroom or out on the field, he was always willing to help and support anyone at Bigfoot. His talent for leading and mentoring others extended in the community as well, where he was highly involved with the Bigfoot Wolves junior tackle football program, the Walworth Memorial Library, Faith Lutheran Church, and really any organization needing a helping hand. When looking for a recipient for the scholarship, the following student displayed excellence in the classroom, dedication and good sportsmanship on the athletic field, and involvement in the community. Therefore, as a family, we are honored to present the 2021 Jim Haney Memorial Scholarship to Tess Gillingham.
Good evening. My name is Nathan Bonner. I'm the newly elected commander for the American Legion Post 102. I know you're all used to seeing Peter Kale, and I'm sure Mr. Kale would have wanted to be here to see his former students graduate, but it's me. Each year, the Ingalls Captain American Legion Auxiliary Unit 102 awards scholarships to a student going into the medical field. This year's scholarship is being given in honor of Navy veteran Dennis Barr and Navy veteran Jacqueline Melvin, who was one of the first Navy nurses during World War II. Unit 102 is proud to present a $500 scholarship to Raquel Fritz. And then each year, the Ingalls Captain American Legion Post 102 awards a scholarship to a student who will be attending a technical college. This year, we'll present a $500 scholarship in honor of Air Force veteran, longtime post member, and former superintendent of Bigfoot High School, Merlin Romanesco. Post 102 is proud to present a $500 scholarship to Spencer Jackson.
Good evening. My name is Bill Melson, and I'm from Daniels Foods. The Daniels Foods Scholarship is awarded to an associate that is an active employee of ours. What our associates do is take up a collection for the scholarship fund. That in turn is given to the Daniels family, and they match that amount for us to give to a graduating senior. This year's recipient has been employed with us for the past 2 years. She exemplifies what we are looking for in an associate: hardworking, polite, courteous, just to name a few qualities. So on behalf of Daniels Foods, I present a scholarship for $1,000 to Michaela Orwell.
Good evening again. I'm honored to present the Robert and Donna Parker Memorial Scholarship on behalf of my brother Kevin, class of 81, sister Chris, class of 82, and myself. Our mom and dad supported us in everything we did, whether it was academics, arts, athletics, or activities. My dad barely graduated from high school, but was the hardest worker I ever knew. My mom went to college for a semester and dropped out to raise a family. They both valued education and pushed us to excel at everything we did. Anytime we had poor grades or did something wrong, we were held accountable. I got a D on a progress report my freshman year. I got dragged to parent-teacher conferences to discuss my lack of effort, and then I got grounded for 2 weeks. I was really, really mad at the time, but it turned my thought process around. My brother, sister, and I are successful today because of their love, support, and guidance. We set up this scholarship to honor them and look for students who have overcome adversity, volunteer in the community, work outside of school, participate in athletics or music, and show great character. Those students, each receiving $500, are River Riley and Yahida Martinez.
Hi, good evening. My name is Joe Baker, and before I get started, I'd like to say how nice it is to see that myself, as well as a couple of my classmates from 2001, Libby, Higgins, Paulette, as well as Matt Haney, were here to present scholarships. It's wonderful to see us coming back to help out the community. Over 40 years ago, my parents met while coaching here at Bigfoot High School in Walworth. To celebrate them, my brothers and I created a scholarship in order to present an outstanding graduating senior from Bigfoot the opportunity to grow beyond these walls. My parents, with their combined experience, taught at Bigfoot for more than 50 years. My father in particular taught math for 40 years while also coaching baseball and basketball, as well as math teams that won conference, regional, and sectional titles. He was also the founding co-editor and teacher of the school's newspaper, the Bigfoot Prince, and was the senior class advisor for multiple decades. My mother taught at various schools around the area and also was extremely involved with both forensics and speech teams, and also was the first ever girls basketball coach here at Bigfoot. My parents dedicated their professional lives to this community and continue to be respected for the impact for the multiple generations of families that they have worked with going through their years here at Bigfoot High School. My parents also raised 4 boys who each graduated from here. Myself, as well as my brothers Andy, Al, and Sam, performed well academically in the classroom as well as in extracurricular activities. We also participated in sports and music and theater, student government, and National Honor Society. When we asked our parents what they were looking for in a recipient of their scholarship, they asked that the criteria include an individual who exemplifies what it meant to be a well-rounded student. Strong academic performance was important, but just as important was a wide array of interests and talents in many other areas. This year's $1,000 Dick and Roxy Baker Scholarship goes to Eli Greco.
Good evening. My name is Art Mullis, a member of the Sharon Driskippers Snowmobile Club. We are a group of snowmobile enthusiasts promoting our sport and safety throughout the winter season. Each year we organize multiple fundraisers which allow us to give back to our local community. In the past we sponsored girls softball team, made donations to the American Legion, Sharon Library, Sharon Food Pantry, and many other community organizations. This year, we are once again honored to present 2 Bigfoot High School seniors from the Sharon area with a $500 scholarship. The first scholarship to be awarded is to Anthony Hibble, majoring in sports management at Waldorf University in Iowa. The second scholarship to be awarded is to Ariel Mullis, majoring in biology at the UW of Milwaukee. The Sharon Driskipper Club extends their congratulations and best wishes to both of these fine students and also the entire 2021 graduating class of Bigfoot High School. Thank you and good luck to you all.
Good evening. I'm Dennis Frederick, the oldest. Colin and Travis would straighten me out on that. Of the 3 generations of the Fredericks presenting scholarships this evening. I'm currently the president of the Sharon Lions Club that has been serving the community for the last 40 years. In 2016, we presented the first scholarship to a single deserving student from Sharon. The next few years, we presented to be able to present 2 students with these scholarships. But to commemorate our 40th year anniversary, I am honored to present $500 scholarships to each of the following 13 graduating students from Sharon. First one, Alexis Bolvin. Raquel Fritz. Kelly Klein. Ariel Mullis. Michaela Owal. Haley Wynn. Tiffany Borger. Madeline Dusterbeck. Anthony Hibble. Amanda Miller. Jonathan Ocampo. Arturo Solis. On behalf of the Sharon Lions Club, I wish to extend the best wishes to all the Bigfoot High School graduating seniors. God bless all of you, and good luck in your future. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Colin Frederick, and I'm here tonight on behalf of my parents, Daryl and Elizabeth Frederick. A couple of years ago, they decided to start giving out an annual scholarship to a graduating senior as a way to give back to the Bigfoot community that's done so much for my parents and my older brothers and myself. This year, the recipient of the Daryl and Elizabeth Frederick Scholarship for $1,000 is Raquel Fritz.
Hello, I'm Linda Fortino, and I'm a substitute here at Bigfoot High School. The Robert Fortino Scholarship Fund was created to honor my husband. He was the very definition of success through hard work and perseverance, and achieved much in his lifetime. But he always wondered how much further he would have gone had he the opportunity to go to college. Through the generosity of our friends and family, he would be proud to know that his legacy is helping these students do just that. Molly Null. Thomas Ahrens. Joseph Behrens. Jayanne Aaron. Kelly Beckman. Sage. Sorry. Haley Barron. Abigail Fogg. Amber Perez. Jasmine Pichardo. Nathan Birdsall. Tiffany Borger. Lorena Bravo. Perla Castaneda. Austin Clary. Juan DeLuna. And Jonathan Ocampo.
hard this summer and enjoy college.
Good evening. I'm Jim Brose, and I'm here to present the Shirley Brose Scholarship. This scholarship is funded by my dad, Jay, and is in memory of my mom. Mom and Dad moved to the area in the early 60s, built their first house in Fontana in 1967, and have been here ever since. They had 4 kids and 9 grandchildren go through Bigfoot, including yours truly, class of 1981. Community participation and leadership were very important to my mom. While founding and working at MPC with my dad and raising 4 kids, she made sure to carve out time for organizations like the Girl Scouts, the Bloodmobile, and St. Benedict's Church. This is why a dedication to our community, volunteering your time, and leadership in those activities are important aspects in selecting the scholarship recipient. This year's 9 applicants all presented wonderful resumes and essays, and choosing the winner was very difficult. In fact, choosing one winner was impossible. This year we decided to split the scholarship between 2 incredibly qualified young ladies. They will each get a scholarship of $5,000 to be split up over 4 years. The winners of the 2021 Shirley Brose Memorial Scholarship are Jocelyn Arnold and Ava Byers.
Hello, I'm Travis Frederick. This evening I'm going to be presenting the Strengthening Bigfoot Scholarship. This scholarship was created to aid those who have helped Bigfoot and the community during their high school tenure. First given in 2014, the scholarship recognizes an individual who has high academic and moral standards and has worked to enrich and enhance Bigfoot. Students that best take advantage of their time in high school not only prepare themselves for the future, but also help Bigfoot grow and prosper. Being involved in clubs, organizations, and sports can greatly enhance a student's high school experience while maintaining a sense of community and leadership. This $10,000 scholarship is awarded to a senior who possesses these qualities and truly cares for Bigfoot High School. This year, we've selected 2 recipients that have both wisely used their time at Bigfoot to prepare themselves to leave a positive mark wherever their future endeavors take them, and during that learning process have also left a positive mark on Bigfoot and the community. Through academics, athletics, and extracurricular activities, they've proven to be valued members in the Bigfoot community. This year's recipients of the Strengthening Bigfoot Scholarship are Jocelyn Arnold and John Rouse.
Hello again, I'm Neil Raskin, and on behalf of the Bigfoot High School School Store, we are awarding 2 scholarships this year to seniors who have worked in the school store for the past several years, learning a few things about business, but also promoting Bigfoot High School and its school spirit. So the first award is $100, and it goes to Dawson Griever. The second award is $400 and goes to Jocelyn Arnold.
Good evening. My name is Lourdes La Santa. I am the advisor for United We Stand Club. This is a club where, like you said, United We Stand, no matter where you're from, we should all get along and learn from each other's culture and grow together. So this year I have the honor of having 5 of my members graduating, and they will be getting scholarships ranging from $500 to $105. Ethan Latila, $500. Haley Wynn, $400. Karen Escobar, $250. Paulina Carlo, $150. And Griselda Malbaez for $25.
Good evening. My name is Lisa Conklin. The first award I am presenting is the Aurora, Lakeland, Burlington Medical Staff Scholarship. Aurora Healthcare offers several and a number of merit-based academic scholarships to deserving students that will most likely be pursuing a degree in a healthcare-related field. Aurora Healthcare is a nonprofit healthcare provider and a nationally recognized leader in efforts to improve healthcare quality and offers services at sites in more than 90 communities in southeastern Wisconsin and northern Illinois. This year we have 3 scholarship recipients. The first one, of $500, goes to Amber Zagato, who plans to attend Carthage College and nursing. The second $500 scholarship goes to a student attending UW Milwaukee and also studying nursing, and that would be Perla Castaneda. And the third scholarship is for $1,000 for a student who plans to attend UW Oshkosh and also studying nursing, Austin Buchholz. Next is the Hope and Harris Brown Scholarship. Dr. Harris Braun and his wife, Hope, who was a nurse, were longtime residents of Walworth, where Dr. Braun had a dental practice. He was very active in the Ingalls-Keppin Post 102 of the American Legion right here in Walworth. Doc Brown served in World War II as a medic in the Philippines. This endowment is to go to a student pursuing a degree in the health profession and is also in the upper third of their graduating class, while showing great ambition and work ethic, as well as financial need. This year's scholarship for $1,250 goes to Kelly Klein, who plans to attend Ripon College majoring in nursing or pre-med. Next is the Nancy Cannell FFA Scholarship. Nancy grew up on the farms in the area and also farmed outside of Walworth. She was very active in both the 4-H and FFA programs, and she really loved helping and going to the Walworth County Fair with their family's beef and swine animals. She loved everything about production, agricultural life, and living in the country. She had milked cows, raised poultry, beef cattle, swine, and anything else that the family would bring home. The criteria for this scholarship revolves around good character, someone who is willing to work hard and is dedicated to that production agriculture. Grades are important, but they should not be the #1 criteria. Involvement in sports and other activities is also a bonus for this scholarship. This year's $500 scholarship goes to a student who is attending UW-Madison short course program to study agri-science and agriculture, and that student is Ryan Laudebeck. And lastly, we are happy to announce a new scholarship this year, the Rapada Ag Endowment Scholarship, that looks at the following criteria. They would like a student that's involved in at least one sport. They would like a student that is continuing education in a Wisconsin program related to an agricultural field. And they want a student who is involved in giving back to their community by being a community-minded person. This year's scholarship also goes to Ryan Laudebeck, attending UW-Madison Short Course.
Good evening again. The Wickstrom families of Walworth Township were Swedish immigrants to the United States in the early 1900s, who were first settled in Chicago before moving to Walworth. The Wickstrom family consisted of Mr. and Mrs. Wickstrom and a daughter, Eleanor, and 3 sons, Einar, Edward, and John. The 3 brothers were well known for their wonderful craftsmanship as carpenters and house builders in Chicago. After a successful career in Chicago, Eleanor Wickstrom and 2 of her brothers, Edward and John, bought land on the Bigfoot Prairie and built a house, which is still there today. They farmed and were active members of the Walworth community. Ms. Wickstrom was very passionate about local, county, and state government and ran at one time for a state office. For many years, she served the town of Walworth on its board. With the family history of the building and trades, with the family history of the building and trades and her love of government, Eleanor, who outlived her 3 brothers, upon her death, established a scholarship to the Bigfoot High School Scholarship Foundation. 2 scholarships were established. The first one, a vocational scholarship, is to be awarded to a student in a 2-year vocational, construction, or secretarial-related studies. The Wickstrom Memorial Vocational Scholarship of $750 goes to a student who plans to attend Gateway Technical College to study CNC programming, and that is Benjamin Martin. The second scholarship is to be awarded to a student studying in the field of government, engineering, and/or business. The second Wickstrom Memorial Scholarship of $1,250 goes to a student who plans to attend UW-Madison to study mechanical engineering, and that is Jacob Lang.
I'm Danny Lawler, and I'm here to present 4 scholarships this evening. The Bigfoot High School Art Club is happy to present a scholarship in the amount of $250 to Ethan Latilla for his hard work and dedication to Art Club. The Class of 1968 Scholarship. This is the 13th consecutive year that the Bigfoot High School Class of 1968 has presented a scholarship. The scholarship represents the contributions of several of the members of the graduating class of 1968 and reflects the belief of the class in the importance of education and/or job training beyond the high school years. At this time, the Bigfoot High School Class of 1968 is honored to present a scholarship in the amount of $1,968 to Raquel Fritz. Golden Years Nursing Home of Walworth, Wisconsin began as an idea created by Mr. Vic Carburetor. In 1960, at the age of 80, after a career as a farmer, he began building his nursing home where older folks could live, be cared for, and respected. Upon completion in November of 1965, the first residents were welcomed and Mr. Carburetor's dream became a reality. In 1969, having completed his goal, Vic decided to retire and sold the Golden Years Nursing Home to the Austin family. Upon his death, his estate established a scholarship at BFHS in his memory. The criteria is as follows: must be in good academic standing and must be enrolled in a 4-year, 2-year, or vocational college. The Carburetor Memorial Scholarship in the amount of $1,250 goes to Katana Galata, who plans to attend Beloit College to study psychology. I would like to invite Mrs. Nicole Raskin. We are going to present the Student Council Scholarship Award.
The Student Council Scholarship is awarded to the member who puts forth the most time and dedication to the club.
In a year unlike any other, this young lady went above and beyond to make it memorable for her peers. She single-handedly organized our first ever parking spot painting fundraiser, which we hope they'll let us continue to do because they did never wash off. She also put in countless hours to organize not one but 2 homecoming weeks and our first annual field day event this spring.
It is our pleasure to award Jocelyn Arnold this year's Student Council Scholarship. The Bigfoot High School Faculty and Staff Scholarship is given to a student who is pursuing a career in education. The student must also have a good academic record and earn the respect of the faculty and staff. This year's recipient is Hannah Nordmeyer. The Henderson Memorial Scholarship is in memory of Mr. Henderson, who was the principal of the original Walworth High School, which is now the grade school, from 1921 to 1923. This year, there are 2 award winners, each earning a $500 scholarship. Gage Varga, who plans to attend Gateway Technical College to become a network specialist, and Soraya Tracy, who plans to attend Carthage College and study social work. The Kiku Foods Foundation scholarships consist of 3 $3,000 scholarships given to students who are in good academic achievement attending a 4-year college. This year's scholarship winners are Katie Kirschlager, who plans to attend the University of Minnesota to study psychology, Jacob Lang, who plans to attend the UW-Madison to study engineering, and Casey Kirschlager, who plans to attend the University of Minnesota to study nursing.
Ernest and Janet Nobis were owners of the Fontana Sand and Gravel for many years, and they were active in the Fontana community. They left an endowment for a student who is a good school and community citizen and must be in the upper 50% of the graduating class. Criteria: good school and community citizen, upper 50% of the graduating class, and attending any post-secondary public or private school. The class of 2021 scholarship winners were $2,500 each are Matt Bailey, who plans to attend Western Michigan to study aviation management, and Alexander Vale, who plans to attend UW-Whitewater to study business. Richard A. McHugh was a resident of Fontana for many years. He never married and enjoyed attending many music and sporting events at Bigfoot High School. Rick attended St. Sajan Grammar School, Brother Rice High School, and Lewis University. He worked for Sportsman Park and Maywood Park racetracks until his retirement in 2015. He left an endowment to the school to be given to a student with a strong school spirit. Not necessarily to be an athlete, singer, musician, or thespian. Some people do not have these talents, but support these activities, and with a can-do attitude at school or work. This year, we're happy to give away 3 scholarships. The first for $500 to Madeline Dusterbeck, who is attending UW Green Bay for behavioral science. Second for $1,000 to Nathan Birdsall, who is undecided which college he plans to attend, but to study the arts. And the third for $1,000 to Austin Buchholz, who is attending UW Oshkosh to study nursing.
Typically, one of the best speeches of the night comes from Hansa Jaka. You're gonna have to listen to me read his speech to you instead, so follow along a little bit. My parents and I started the Helping Hand Scholarship almost 15 years ago to honor disabled folks and those who support them. This year, we are thrilled to award 2 scholarships to 2 very deserving recipients, Yahida Martinez and Dawson Griever. These 2 recipients embody the scholarship's values in truly supporting and living with others in the community. I always have a lot to say, but I'll try to keep it short. Please take care of yourselves and do the right thing, even when it is inconvenient or difficult. Be good to others and believe in yourselves. My family and I wish you all the best. Hamza Jaka. The Eugene and Trudy Small Scholarship was established by Mrs. Gertrude Small in 1988 in memory of her husband, Mr. Eugene Small. They were the owners and founders of the Style Line Company. The Style Line Company dates back to 1951 when it first began manufacturing ventilated aluminum awnings in southern Illinois. Style Line moved to the Wisconsin city of Fontana in 1954 and Walworth on Highway 14 north of town in 1969. In 1997, when Trudy passed away, Style Line was sold and has been based in Monroe, Wisconsin. Eugene and Trudy had a son that was tragically killed in an automobile accident when he was quite young. After the death of Mrs. Small, it was continued as the Eugene and Gertrude Small Memorial Scholarship, with the funds being managed by the Bigfoot Educational Foundation. The scholarship was designated by the benefactors to be granted to students majoring in business or science. I am happy to present a $1,000 scholarship to Ms. Chelsea Holt, who plans to attend Bradley University. Bill Mecklenburg graduated from Walworth High School in 1953. He was the captain of the football team, the most valuable player on the basketball team, and he was involved in student government. He also enjoyed getting into a little mischief from time to time. He loved his Walworth roots and kept in close contact with several high school friends throughout his life. Throughout junior high and high school, Bill worked as a caddy, a valet, and ultimately the caddy master at Bigfoot Country Club. He was mentored by several members who he has always credited for shaping his ambition. Bill graduated from Northwestern and worked for LTV Steel for 38 years. Bill and his wife Debbie ultimately came full circle and retired in Fontana until he passed away 10 years ago. For Christmas in 2020, his daughter-in-law established a scholarship in Bill's name. The criteria for this scholarship includes being a student athlete, a leader, and someone who likes to have fun in life. If by chance that student also worked at Bigfoot Country Club, she or he would certainly have a leg up on the competition. We received several exceptional applications for this scholarship. Bill's wife, children, and grandchildren reviewed and discussed the applicants and ultimately decided to double the scholarship in order to award 2 scholarships for 2021. The first recipient of $1,000 is Tess Gillingham. The similarities in Tess's and Bill's high school experiences are incredible, as she is the captain of the basketball team. She is in the National Honor Society. She is the editor-in-chief of the yearbook, and she has been on student council for all 4 years. Tess is also known for acting silly from time to time, including singing and dancing to relieve stress with her teammates and classmates. The ultimate factor was that she is also a caddy at Bigfoot Country Club and will be an Evans Scholar in college. While we have a great admiration for our dad, we are quite confident that your accomplishments in life will far exceed his, as you are truly an exceptional person. The second recipient is Casey Kirschlager for $1,000. Casey is a multi-sport athlete who has excelled in soccer, skiing, and tennis. She has done so well while also overcoming a traumatic brain injury, which demonstrated a sense of perseverance that we are confident will prove to be foundational in life.
Casey also has a strong desire to care for others through her work as a counselor for Fontana Outdoor Education and her involvement with the Bigfoot High School Hope Squad, and most importantly, pursuing her life ambition of becoming a nurse. Our father suffered from Lewy body syndrome during the last years of his life, so we are forever grateful to the nurses that cared for him during that time. Because of this, it is a great honor to award an incredible student athlete, leader, and future nurse with the William C. Mecklenburg Scholarship.
The next scholarship was started by Toby Skibang in memory of his parents who were very instrumental in establishing the Walworth State Bank. The criteria for this award was a student must be involved in community service, must be involved in the fine arts, and must be pursuing post-high school education at a 2- or 4-year college or university. This $5,000 scholarship goes to a student who plans to attend UW-Madison to study political science and international studies. Congratulations to Amanda Miller. Miss Lillian Kelling taught for 35 years at Bigfoot High School, retiring in 1966. She taught citizenship, English, American history, and ended her career as a school librarian. In addition, she was a forensic coach, directed the plays, and served as a class advisor. Ms. Kelling never married, and at her death, a scholarship was set up through the Bigfoot High School Foundation. The criteria: top 25% of the graduating class, has responsibility, high character, and will be attending a 4-year college or university. This year, there are 3 scholarship winners. The first, $500 to Greer Lettenberger, who plans to attend Kansas State University to study psychology. The second, $500 to Dawson Griever, who plans to attend UW-Whitewater. And the third, $2,250 to Austin Clary, who plans to attend UW-Madison to study data science or a STEM-related field.
The last scholarship of the night could not be made possible without the generosity of Kiku Foods. The Kikuman Endowment Scholarship looks at the following criteria: 2- or 4-year school, including tech and vocational schools, academic achievement, including grades, class rank, and standardized test scores, community involvement, leadership, and work history. I am happy to award a $5,000 scholarship to Spencer Majerus, who plans to attend UW-Madison.
All right, guys, that's it. Wait a sec. Thank you, everybody, for coming tonight. I appreciate you to be here. I'm glad we could be in person, and hopefully see you all tomorrow. Again, thank you to our donors, parents, families, everybody that's involved in this process. Seniors, you are not officially allowed to leave yet. At this time, you need to go to the choir room. No questions asked, please. You know what you need to do.